Hello, hello! How are we all doing today? Hi everyone, how are we? Hi! We've got Zarstruzos here, Digital's here, hi An, hi Marirem, Nepnep's back, welcome back! Pipe Dream's here as well. I see we are doing our Ad Astra Abyssal quiz. Welcome everyone to Adventuring Day. Hi Matsan, hi Spirit, hi Ashente. Hey Tune, Zyphils is here. Hi! Indovara, that is a great question. I have no idea why Bennett is dead. You are as surprised as I am. I logged on, I switched to my crab party, and Bennett was dead. I have no memory of this happening. BB Bones is here. Hello, hello! Of course, we must start with our crabs. Doing our due diligence to get our crabs all collected. Classic Bennett. Apparently the danger of being loaded into the party was just too much for him. And he was struck by an unlucky bolt of lightning and died. I don't know. Anything could have happened to Bennett and I would believe it. The crabs got to him. Revenge for their fellow 8,000 family members in the inventory. That's a great question. How many are we at? Anyways, I'm just going to make sure that I'm recording. I am. Great, great, great. Yeah, let's check the inventory. How are we doing today? Where are they? Here? Yes. 4,000. We're halfway there. We're living on a prayer. We're halfway to 8,000, that is. A little bit less than the 9,999 that we want. Yes, the waypoint to the island is not gone. I logged out after the stream, and then I logged back in, and I put it back up. So it survives another week. Thank goodness. What would I do without my teleporter? There's a truly sorry state of affairs when that teleporter goes. Okay, I think that's all the crabs. Is there such a thing as too many crabs? Surely not. Not in this game. I will only have too many crabs when the game tells me I have too many crabs to grab anymore. Alright, let's go heal Bennett. The poor guy needs some healing. We'll just go stop off at this teleporter. Nope. Stay at you. Here you go, Bennett. Alrighty, sorry about that. Don't know what happened, but now he's back. Alright. Let's head on over to Larua. We have dailies to do. We have exploration to do. My goal today is to start knocking out some of these little check marks. Get some of this stuff explored. And we also want to do some voice lines. And we'll see how it goes. So for now, let's see. I'm trying to think about which order we should do things in. I guess I'll just do some commissions just to warm up. What's that theory about how crabs are the ultimate life form, right? All life leads to crab. This is true. This is why crabs are the ultimate life form. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I forgot to change my party. Is this a chest? Nope, it's a cart. It's fallen over. What do you think, buddy? Is it worth it? Is it worth it to come all the way over here? It is not. Excellent. Let's change the party. We shall do... Let's see. Let's switch back to Shatter, my beloved. Here we go.
All right, let's head off.
Indeed. How is everyone doing today, by the way? I am super excited today. Why am I excited? Secret reasons, but I'm super excited. I got 10 hours of sleep last night as well. So I have the energy to be excited with for once. So I'm really happy to be here. Carcinisation. Carcinisation is the crab lore. Let's see. Are you going to edit VODs? If not, you can auto-export VODs to Twitch, from Twitch to YouTube as far as I know. Yes, I can do that. I've been doing that to back them up. But the main thing that I've been doing is I've been adjusting the sound balance a little bit. I've also been adjusting the sound balance for the streams a little bit every day. But the main thing is that some of the older VODs, the sound is not exactly where I want it to be. So I am reshaping those levels and then exporting them to YouTube. And the other thing that I need to do is I need to make thumbnails. I'm kind of experimenting with the thumbnails. I have no idea what I want them to look like, so I'm trying to make them a little bit fun. We'll see how it goes. The VOD thumbnails might be a little chaotic until I decide what style I want to do them in. Jay Blakewood is here! Hi, Jay Blakewood. Glad you could make it. We are defending the monolith until our death. No one shall touch it. ever.
The wind knows me.
Be gone. No, no, you don't. Oh, wait, no, there's more. Ew. I heard another one on the side. There you are. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Excellent. I don't know where that Hydro came from. We must have had swords. And I can paralyze the next group, which is nice. Okay. Oh, the range is not high enough. Darn it, the archers got it. I have failed in my duties. This is my greatest shame. And where's that last archer? You're out there somewhere, I know it. Over here? Up in a tree? How do I get you down from there? That didn't do much. Alright, we climbed the tree. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you leave my monolith alone, please? Have you heard the good news of gravity? Apparently I have. How do I get up there? Goodness me. The most challenging task to date. Getting up the tree. There we go. There we go. Was that the last one? It was. Sorry you got hurt, Monolith. Feeling better? Seems alright. What software do I use for my editing workflow, by the way? I use DaVinci Resolve. Fun fact, I used to use CapCut. And then CapCut betrayed me most grievously, so now I use DaVinci. And I very much like it, but it is kind of a powerful-ish program. And so it's actually hard to, like, open quickly. Anyways, it takes a little bit of time. Oh god, I hope the Heavenly Principles end up being some giant crab, cosmic horror style crab. Incredible. That would be amazing. Crab boss. I'm so curious about the Heavenly Principles. I really like the theory. I don't know if it's really a theory or if it's been confirmed, but I really like the idea that the sustainer of Heavenly Principles that we met at the beginning is in fact the sustainer of Heavenly Principles and not the Heavenly Principles themselves. I suppose it does seem like the Heavenly Principles are probably, you know, a set of rules or a set of laws, not necessarily a person. Wait, I went the wrong way. Somehow. And so that's why there's the sustainer, as opposed to the Heavenly Principles themselves. Basically what I'm saying is I don't know if we'll ever meet the Heavenly Principles, because I don't know if it's possible to meet them. Ah? Hello? Oh! Hi! Thank you for the follow! Masato, welcome to the stream. You followed right as I pressed a button, so I heard a very strange noise that I did not expect from that button press. I'm trying to go here. Been reading the main story of this gacha game with a fascinating premise. It's called Reverse 1999, and it has a fascinating world. I'm very early into the story, though. Oh! Hello, by the way! Hi, thank you for the follow! Jerry Line W. Jerry Lanu? Thank you for the follow! I hope you enjoy the stream. We're just getting started here with some Larua dailies. And some game lore, which is always a great way to start the day. Reverse 1999? I haven't heard of this game. It has a fascinating premise, you say?
Dodge this.
Probably could go that way to be faster. Yeah, let's go that way to be faster, actually. I'm gonna read some comments, so I don't know if I want to be swimming while I'm reading. I'll probably drown, knowing me. June's here! Hi, June! Glad you can make it! We're just getting started today. Seeing your Zhongli Kaya, I got reminded you of Cryo DPS Zhongli, with Chongyun giving him the cryo infusion. I see! As soon as you said Cryo DPS Zhongli, I was very confused. Cryo infusion, that would do it. Mint. Ooh, that reminds me, I probably need to do my, what is it called? My transmuter. I probably need to do that. Oh, that's your favorite gacha from an aesthetic point of view? Oh, Reverse 1999? Ooh, how have I not heard of this? Is it a newer game or is it an older one?
Dodge this.
Mine.
Into the wind.
Oh, wait a minute. This is towers, isn't it? This is towers. Let's break this one. And then we can go put... Oh, that was it? I must have gotten the other one already. Well, don't mind if I do. See if we can get some swirl. Nice. Mine. Hello? Where did they go? There you are. I don't know if I want to bother with your shield. The atmosphere is very good in Reverse 1999. I still believe the unknown god could be a shade. Ooh, a shade of the primordial one. Whatever they are, I'm so excited to find out. I just know it's going to be super interesting. Hello, flower.
Cool it.
It's been out about a year. Reverse 1999 has? Okay. So it's newer than Genshin, but not exactly new. I see. Still, I am surprised I haven't heard of it. Though I suppose I've only been in the game space not that long. About a year, actually. Relatively new 2023 release. Likely haven't heard of it because it's the studio's first big game. Oh, congratulations to them! That's exciting. I suppose Genshin could be considered Hoyoverse's first big game. I know they had one before Genshin, but I had never heard of it before, so I don't... At least it wasn't as big as Genshin's gotten, but then again... Genshin is a titan.
Freeze.
In our 1999, time goes backwards from 1999 and turns people into what they are obsessed with during that time? Whoa. The main character goes back in time during different time periods before 1999 to solve this phenomenon called the Storm. It's an alternate history kind of setting. It also has arcanists, which are like magicians. I see. What a creative premise. So it's an alternate history, so it's set in our world? Fun. I've never played a game set in our world before. I love the types of games where you can play the game and actually learn something real, like learn real history or learn real chemistry or something. So that seems like I would enjoy. Honkai Impact 3rd was their first big game, to be honest. Genshin just became really popular really quickly. Gotcha, okay. And Genshin is Hoyo's first English-voiced big release. I see, yeah. Because, Genshin made it all the way over here and all the way around the world, really. But that doesn't mean that the other game wasn't also big. It just wasn't as global. I only know about it because I was bombarded by ads when it was released. Personalized ads, I know. Know that you play gacha games. Yeah, they will get you with those personalized ads, won't they? The instant I started playing Genshin, I got so many Star Rail ads, which was really funny to me. Genshin ads for Fontaine, and then Star Rail ads, which I found entertaining. Dwayne chilies!
Test subject.
I always take the chilies, because when I needed them, I could never find them. Now that I don't need them, I always run into them. Funny how that works. Genshin had the perfect storm by releasing at the start of the pandemic in 2020, right? Yeah. Everybody was stuck at home, looking for something to do, take their mind off things. And here comes Genshin with the steel chair. Hello, Smiley and Shell. Do you need food? He's got some nerves scrounging off me all the time. What are you doing? I'm cooking for someone who doesn't deserve it, that's what. Unbelievable. He whiles away his time doing whatever he pleases and doesn't even offer to help at the inn. He spends most of his day fishing, but I've never seen him catch more than a couple of tiddlers. Is that a type of fish? If it wasn't for me, he'd starve to death. Ugh, what's the use in complaining? He can't hear me, and even if he could, he'd act like he hadn't. If you've got nothing better to do, you can go grab me a couple of ingredients. I'm running low here. Don't need much, just one Dwayne chili, hey, and one lotus head will do it. Okay. But there's plenty of ingredients here. My boss paid good money for those. Do you think this freeloader's gonna pay my boss back? I think not. Not clicking, there we go. Everything I cook for him comes out of my own pocket. He owes me big time. Very generous of you, Yanxiao. Just go fetch the vegetables, will you? It's not a huge ask, and it won't take you long. Alright, I should have them already. Honkai itself got a PC port quite late, but it was famous in the space for its high production value. Oh! I feel like Genshin was going to be big regardless, there was nothing like it. And the Honkai 3rd animations or peak still hold up to this day. Ooh. That sounds fun. Here they are. I don't think I have Honkai Impact on my list of games to play at the moment. But I definitely have... What's the other one? Honkai Star Rail on my list. Jiang Shui. He'll be fishing down by the water, you can't miss him. Okay. My list is just getting a little long, which is why I'm not really adding Honkai Impact to it at the moment. Perhaps not. If only there was more time in the day. Wow! Ah! Dragon Spine looks amazing today, as always. Am I going the right way? Apparently. Genshin was fascinating for the Honkai players because Susty, the Sustainer, looks like the main character of Honkai Impact 3rd. The face of MiHoYo. Oh, really? Oh, that is fascinating. Oh, how intriguing. Like we were talking about yesterday, I would love if there was some sort of cross-game crossover. Hello, is it me you're looking for? This is from Smiley and Xiao. I was wondering where that delicious smell was coming from. He's a really talented chef, you know. Thanks for bringing this, and make sure that you thank him profusely for me when you get back. Sure. Do you know how lucky you are? You're still here? It's probably best that you get back. When you keep him waiting, he tends to throw one of his temper tantrums. Why does he cook for you? We're friends. We've known each other a very long time. I went down to Dihua Marsh once to do a bad thing, but something I had to do. This is the only place in the whole of Liyue where they let me stay, and the chef here makes sure I'm fed. I won't elaborate any further. It's a long story, and you probably have better things to do with your time. I'd better let you go. The chef is not that chef is not the patient type. I feel like I did a quest with these two already before. I feel like I introduced them or something. Or made them talk or something. I forget. But I feel like there was a quest there. How do I get back?
Dodge this.
Ooh, are those geocrystals I see? Vishal and Kuching did appear in Honkai Impact 3rd for an event? Which was cool? That sounds super cool. So it's possible is what I'm hearing. Star Rail and Honkai 3rd are currently having a crossover event. Ooh, not only is it possible, it's something that they still do. Nice. What's more, the character's name is Kiana Castellana. KK, no way. Oh my gosh.
What's the hurry?
Wow. Wait. Oh, that's so... Oh, okay. I get so excited when I get the smallest piece of information, but I know it'll be months, if not years, before anything is confirmed. That's super cool, though. I wonder, like, part of me wonders if maybe they were just using their characters from their older games to introduce their characters from their newer games. But it would be really cool if they actually did tie it into the plot. Perhaps the first Hoyo game is Hoyo CEO's 2010 Flash game, where the names Sumeru and Natlan first appeared? Whoa! The plot thickens. It's 2010, you say? Wow. It's amazing how far back some of the very bare bones of these ideas existed. Honkai has these powerful beings representing concepts called Hershers. For example, there's a wind one called Wendy, who is basically female Venti. A in Genshin looks like Mei, another one from Honkai. Okay, so they're versions of Archons, I suppose. Hershers. Cool. I love the concept, pun intended, of characters that represent concepts. It's always a really fun concept to play with. SDK is here! Welcome back! Glad you can make it! As you can see, we are once again talking about lore. But sort of a general Hoyoverse lore today. And of course, how could we ignore the fact that their company itself is called Hoyoverse? A lot of character designs for Star Rail and Genshin are XPs, exported characters, thank you. As in they are borrowed from their older games, either in aesthetic or in general demeanor. Like Nahida is a soft XP of Teresa. Ooh, oh, I want to meet Teresa now. Oh yeah, there's more than one KK. There's also a prominent character called Kevin Castellana. There's also Callan Castellana. Are they all related? I'm sensing a pattern here. Kaidehara Kazuha, true. Except for Welt, who's just Welt in both games. I still hate how they included Kuching's sword that's on her banner art in the Honkai collab, but didn't include it in this game. Wait a second. Can we not get Kuching's sword in this game, but we could get it in Honkai? That's funny. Welt is just Welt. We just love our soft grandpa. Good for Welt, whoever that is. Did you deliver the food? Yes, and he said to make sure I... Thank me profusely. Please, spare me that charade. The number of times I've heard those words in the last few years drives me mad. Thanking me profusely seems to be his only other pastime aside from fishing. Tell you what, how about pack that all in, stop wasting time, and come earn your keep at the inn? There's no use me venting at you. Here's your reward, you've earned it, unlike some people. Now you can get back to living your life. Well, thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you. Alright, so we've done our commissions. Let's go plant ourselves somewhere. How about up here? I like going up here. We love Welt. We love Welt, we all say in unison. Also, Genshin, Honkai Impact, and Star Rail cover similar themes at the same time, just from different angles. Oh, interesting. Same chronological time, as in when the patches were released, or same time in terms of progression through the game? I'm curious. Also, who is Welt? I'm curious now. Is Welt a protagonist character? A mentor lead character? He's a grandpa? Let's actually go here. I want to be close to Dragon Twin. I'm sure they'll add it when they add the coaching banner. Oh, hang in there. Hopefully, one day, I'm sure it'll happen. See, I'm trying to think of a nice place. Actually, okay. I was going to say, right now what I'm trying to do is think of a place to go for voice lines. We just did a whole bunch of Mondstadt voice lines last time, so maybe we won't go to Mondstadt. We could just stay at Wangshu. Let's stay at Wangshu. I really like the view from there, actually. And Soraya's here. So of course we're gonna hang out here, because Soraya's here. Ow. Yay. Probably one of my favorite views in the game. I love it so much. They did actually have a short coaching banner in 1.3. Really? And Robbie's here! Welcome back, Robbie. Glad you can make it. Welt is a character. We're talking about Welt right now. Welt is a character in both Honkai Impact 3rd and Honkai Star Rail. Gotcha. Same general time in the real world is when they tackle the similar themes. So if you play all three, you might find that they play with the same ideas, which is rewarding. Oh, cool. Okay. I am kind of tempted to tentatively add
Such a slacker.
Honkai to my list of things to get to someday. Oh, Libby's here! Hello, hello! Can't stay today, but I always try to say have a good stream. Thank you so much! Thanks for stopping by! I hope you have a great day out there! Have a good one! Thanks for saying hi. It took you 3 years to get your first coaching, Nep Nep. Wow. Yeah, with these standard banner characters, you're never guaranteed. Oh, Lycan's here too! Oh, hi! Twitch hasn't been notifying me the last couple of streams. Mysterious? Okay, I have no idea why they're doing that, but I'm glad you can make it. Hope you all had a great time. Had a good time, I like to think. I'm having fun. They wanted to postpone Hu Tao release due to Chinese New Year? In terms of banner? Are we talking about here digital? Mentor slash dad character who is actually not an XP between Honkai 3rd and Star Rail. He's actually canonically in both. I love that. Good for him. It seems we found another world traveler. Oh, that's right.
In place after all.
I should probably switch to Kazuha. There we go. How are you doing? We're doing good. We're about to gear up into some character voice lines. But we are chatting about XPs, which is a word I've just learned. June still doesn't have coaching. I think she's the only standard banner character that you don't have. Wow. So you're doing pretty good on your collection. But the standard banner character is so crafty, they'll keep evading you. I think of the standard banner... I'm trying to think of who I'd love to get. I kind of don't have a preference. I'm down to get anybody. Right now, of course, I prefer to get more new characters rather than constellations. So the next time I lose my 50-50, I hope I get Jean. That's my hope. Where do I even go? Here we go. This is where I go. Kitching is so underrepresented in non-event content. Kitching and story quests when? Chi-Chi's? Wait, what did I even just say? Huh. I didn't say Chi-Chi. I have no idea what word I just said. Huh. Chi-Chi's was in development, but it was cancelled. Oh, wow. Oh, that's sad. Poor Chi-Chi. Meanwhile, my Diluc is like C8 or something. Lost track. Ah, wow. At least I've heard that when you get a character C6, and then when you get them again, you get enough of the special Stardust to get another wish. That's nice. Still, the pity. It's a pity about that pity, The guide to Dimension Warped in a manga just appeared in a different game, which is just so funny to me. That is fantastic. That is delightful. I love that. And Nep Nep wonders if the Ruin Guards are a reference to the Ghibli movie robots from Laputa. They look extremely similar. Ooh, I haven't heard of that one. I love theorizing and seeing where games get their inspiration from. I could see that being inspiration. Ghibli is, of course, so popular. Let's listen to a voice line or two. Let's see. We finished up about here last time.
There's a saying of Rex Lapis that's commonly used here in Liyue. Paimon thinks its rough meaning is don't play with your money. It's because the first Mora were minted from his golden form and given to humans in trust.
Kaya sure seems to enjoy playing with his money.
And that's That's why you shouldn't learn from him.
Well, as a child, I was taught not to play with my food.
Yep. You've got to respect your food. What are you looking at Paimon for?
Oh my god. That's a good one. Random Kaya mention, love it. And then, of course, messing with Paimon some more, as always. My standard banner luck is quite bad, says June. I only got Diluc after I already got him from the selector last year. And I've been playing since 1.1? Oh my goodness. That's quite a while. Yeah, I feel like there was someone else in the comments who's been trying to get Diluc for 3 years and still hasn't got him. And right after they sent me that comment, I then got Diluc on my Lost 50/50 to Wanderer, and I felt a little bad. I feel like I stole their Diluc. Hopefully they have him soon, whoever that was. Xinyan, Mika, Yao Yao, and Gaming have only appeared in events so far, not counting TCG. Ooh. Right, okay. I've met Gaming officially. I've seen Xinyan's event. I've seen at least one event that she was in. I think there's another one on my list. Now I'm wondering how wealthy some of the characters are. Wealthy. I'm trying to think. The Qixing for sure. Diluc certainly. Yeah, I don't know. It's nice that we have a variety of different backgrounds in our characters. It's fun seeing their different perspectives. Oh, Pipe Dream says, oh right, today is Honkai Star Rail 3.0 update, isn't it? Haven't played in weeks. Is it really? Wow. That's exciting. A whole new version update. Ooh. Have fun, everybody, if that's today. Oh, okay, I really want to start playing Honkai Star Rail, specifically. It's been on my list. I really want to do it. But I'm trying to save it until after I've caught up with Genshin, because I've learned from my other 2 games I've started that it's really hard to do more than one at once. Speaking of Mora, Ashikai had a fascinating video back in the day about treasure hoarders. Their symbol is suspicious and also looks like Musk Reef. Oh, does it? If you look at their insignias. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a bird. Kaya, you use these. It looks like a bird to me. To be honest, it reminds me a lot of Kaya himself. Maybe Kaya is secretly the leader of the treasure hoarders, and that's why he knows so much about them. But yeah, let's see. I'm trying to read this, see if it says anything. Not really. But it looks like a bird, or it could be a wave. Surrounding... That is the star. That looks like an eclipse. Oh god. That is suspicious. It looks like an eclipse, doesn't it? Wow. Oh my gosh, I'll have to watch that video at some point. That is extremely suspicious. I was very, very lucky with standards, says Jay Blakewood. Diluc was my first, and I got a C6 Diluc before I got a single Chi-Chi. Wow. Congrats. The Star Rail update is based on ancient Greece. This time, and the main story will last for like 8 patches or something. Ooh. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Ancient Greece, that's pretty cool. I don't know about you guys, but I went through an ancient Greece phase as a child, definitely. Now open the map and look at Musk Reef. Musk Reef. Hello. I see, I see. Yeah, if you kind of flip it around, and then the abyss in the middle could be the star. Oh no, and the abyss and Connery and the star and Connery, ha 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 ha, oh my goodness. Oh hello, Miss Shahad, is that how you say your name? Welcome to the stream, hi, thanks for the follow. Glad you can make it. We're trying to listen to voice lines, but I keep getting distracted by some delicious lore bits. Quite the delightful thing to be distracted by. Day 8 surprise Star Rail stream? Oh no, don't tempt me. Oh goodness. See, I really would love to start Star Rail, but the thing is that I would not be able to actually play it for quite a while, and then it'll end up just like Zenless, where I've barely touched it. And they keep adding things to the game, and I keep missing them because I've barely done anything with it. Would be painful. Oh, look at Kaya's constellation. Kaya, I've seen your constellation before. See, it looks like the bird. Doesn't it look like the bird, like the beak? I mean, yeah, birds have beaks, but still. Anyways, and his little cloak thing reminds me of this too. So suspicious. So suspicious. I would love for him to be the secret leader of the treasure hoarders. Who didn't go through an ancient Greece and Egypt phase? Right? Exactly. You get me, Peichu. I had, when I was a kid growing up, I had a book on Egyptian hieroglyphics, and it came with these little stamps, so you could make little not exactly sentences, but little words with the hieroglyphs. It was really cool. It was really cool. Odin is related to a specific bird too, isn't he? The ravens, isn't he? Well, he has his ravens that are his eyes, but unless you mean another bird. Nepnep says, I did have an ancient Egypt phase, so I absolutely love the desert in Genshin, right? For some reason, a ton of the vocal player base online hates it, but for me, it's one of the most magical and lore-rich places in the game. I really love that it's so huge. It's hard to traverse, and I actually adore that, because you get the feeling of crossing this great expanse of emptiness, and the sand is beautiful. I love the sand. Birds indeed have beaks. Fantastic. I'm glad to have that confirmed. I was a little worried there. And hello, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Reiki Citra, is that how to say your name? Welcome to the stream. Hello. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a nice time. Ishente says it's inevitable to have to put them on hold. Basically impossible to keep up with all of them simultaneously. Talking about all these games that we want to play at the same time. Ugh, yes, it is. Hi, Kermit is here. Welcome back. Hello. Hope you're doing well today. Let's see. I hated the exploration before we got the update where underground showed on the map. Oh, was that not a thing before? Because I know there's the underground caverns and they won't show you where they are if you're not like in them. But once you're in them, it shows you where you are. Is that a newer thing? It wasn't like that before? Yikes. Sounds difficult. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, Reiki. As a completionist player, I decide to abstain from any other gacha, otherwise gachas will eat up all my time. That's the other thing, too. I do really like trying to find every little tiny bit of lore, and it's a lot to cram into your brain and into your time at once. So, it's been a little bit of a struggle, because I am technically playing 3 at the moment, with Genshin, Wuwa, and Zenless. So, it's been a little hard to balance them, but luckily, Wuwa, with it being smaller at the moment, it's easy to put it down for a while and then come back to it when they do the patches. But I still do my dailies. I still do my dailies every day. Hikerbytes confirms, yeah, when Sumeru was released, we didn't have that. The underground maps. Ooh. Wow, I have to admire all your tenacity. You'd enter an underground cavern and have no idea how big it was. That must have been difficult. June was extremely busy during Sumeru release, and the sheer size of it, especially without the map update, drove me into a long break. I see, but I'm glad I took that break because I enjoyed the region so much once I returned. Oh, that's nice! Yeah, if you are getting, you know, overwhelmed or stressed out by the demands of the game, especially if you're just busy during your life, being able to take a break and come back to it with a fresher outlook. I've done that a couple times myself when I've gotten busy, and it's really nice to come back and actually just enjoy playing again. Yes, and we're talking about the underground maps more. Yes, I have been diligently marking all the entrances to the underground that I've been finding in Sumeru. So that's been working out well so far. I haven't really needed to go back to the underground. Well, actually, no, I have. I was going to say I haven't really lost any of those entrances yet, so I guess it's working. And yeah, I have used them a couple times, haven't I? Trying to do some exploration. Going back once I realized how to get through certain obstacles. Same, only playing Genshin now, but at one point I played all global Hoyo games, Kurio games, and R1999. It didn't last long. That's a lot to have on your plate indeed, Ashente. I can see. I paper mapped the big underground places like a silly goose. I'm so sorry to hear that. Paper mapped? Do you mean to say that you wrote it down on paper? I'm impressed, but that does sound like a lot of work. Ooh, speaking of, you know, games taking time, that would have taken quite a while, I feel. And without the underground maps, using the interactive map was confusing. That makes sense, all the pins would be on top of each other, wouldn't they? This is not a popular opinion, but I think the desert was perfect without the underground map. Felt like an actual maze, peak exploration. I see, I see. It's certainly a challenge, and challenges can be fun to overcome. But it would be a lot to keep straight in your head, I imagine, with how big the desert is. Ashente agrees, though I definitely appreciate the underground map for more benign stuff, like collecting overworld materials. Sounds very helpful. I cannot wait until I have all of Sumeru unlocked and I can just go around collecting all the materials I need. I'm still trying to find those morning flowers. And I know I could probably just track to them, but I'm trying to just find them in the overworld for the first time first. I think it would be fun. The sensation of discovery, you know? And yeah, so you really drew it down. Wow, impressive. I love this. The game teaching you map-making skills, perhaps. Only one Sumeru underground location was hard for you, says Zarsusa. It has a lot of intersections. Without them, I can map a location in my brain easily. I see. I suppose it's also sort of a brain exercise. Give your mind a little bit of a puzzle to memorize. It's pretty cool. Oh, and you did the same. You drew most of the underground maps by hand. The diligence of you older players is quite impressive. I'm impressed. Let's see, about Heart's Desire.
Walk in 7 clockwise circles, then walk in 7 anti-clockwise circles. Then open your eyes.
Are you sleepwalking?
Nope. Paimon is just trying to see if that antique shop from Heart's Desire actually exists.
Well, assuming that a shop in a story does exist, what would you like to buy, Paimon?
A slime creator.
Does such a thing even exist?
You want us that you have infinite food, Paimon? She's gone from using slime condensate in dishes or as a garnish to just wanting to eat slimes. Paimon. Concerning. For reference, Heart's Desire is an actual book. Yeah, I feel like, have I read that one? I thought I've read that one. Let's see, archive. Books. Let's see. Heart's Desire. Would it be in here? I think I remember reading it. Wasn't it about like two lovers and something about memories? Oh yeah, and I remember the name was super close to Vega's name. I was so surprised. I suppose I would call her Veiga, would be her name. Something about, yeah, she keeps visiting. I remember this indeed. I should reread that story. Just because it's been a while, I kind of forget how it goes. Back to the voice lines for now, though. We have a lot to get through. Let's see. Where was it? I've gone too far. Here it is.
Lately, some Guhua clan disciples have been retelling an ancient story.
The Guhua clan, huh? Paimon bets it's a heroic story.
Several female disciples decided to partake of a contest of arms to see who would marry their male junior, and he approved.
Ooh, Paimon's heard this one. In Liyue, they call this a joust for a spouse.
But the night before the contest, he stole the eldest disciple's favorite sword.
Ah, so he wanted her to lose. Poor girl.
I know, right? Forced to use a sword she wasn't used to, the eldest disciple suffered a crushing defeat. Unable to accept this result, she fell to her knees and wept.
Oh no! She must have really loved him, right?
In the end, she was forced to marry him in front of everyone.
Wait! So the loser had to marry him?
Mina, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're doing voice lines. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Funny little twist there, of course, but what on earth is going on in this story? We had a question about the Heart's Desire book. Yes, I definitely read that a while back. Archive. But it was so long ago, I don't remember exactly what it said. I mean, I don't think I was in Mondstadt still when I read that. I remember when I read it, I think I was standing in Mondstadt City. But I might have been in Liyue, or I might have gone through Liyue. But I remember reading this, yes. She finds like a shop that can grant your heart's desire, right? Wolf King, Shopkeepers, all mysterious. And then, let's see. She wishes to forget everything, right? She wants to forget the person that she loves. She keeps coming back? Yeah, the wine causes those who drink it to forget their pain, but your shared history is not a painful thing for her. So she only temporarily forgets, and then she wishes for him again, and then keeps coming back. But I wonder if maybe, let's see. I'm thinking maybe I only read the first part? I don't even have the third part. I'm trying to see if I remember this. I don't think I remember these later parts, so maybe I only read the first part. I don't remember anything about Core Lapis. I am missing Volume 3. Does anybody know where I can find Volume 3? Should I just look it up? I could go get that, perhaps. Let's do a few more voice lines before we move on to searching for volume 3. Okay, I see you saying things, but I will carefully not look at them because apparently I'm missing volume 3 and that's an important one. Let's see. Wow. Why are some of them darker and some of them lighter? Are these ones I've already listened to?
Did you know the reeds in Dihua Marsh are common materials used in making paper? The solid reed cores are used to make pens, while the hollow part is used to make flutes. It's all very sophisticated. Over the years, many heroes and swordsmen have also chosen Dihua Marsh as the location of their duels. The more reeds, the more elegant the place. But in places where the reeds are the thickest, the water can be quite deep. So there are a lot of unlucky duelists who fall in and drown while the duel is on.
Huh. And what's my takeaway from all of this supposed to be?
Don't get into a fight in Dihua Marsh!
Thanks for the advice, Paimon. Was I getting into that many duels that it was a concern that I might fight someone in Dihua Marsh? I love it. Speaking of books to read, I would recommend Folio of Foliage. That one has been recommended to me. I'm going to try to read it sometime around Act 5 of the Sumeru Archon quest. See where that fits in nicely. Because that's when it was recommended to me, to read it kind of around that time. A few people have mentioned it, and so I'm trying to kind of merge everybody's suggestions together. I think Volume 3 is sold in Liyue. Ooh, let's go check out the
Paimon's heard
bookstore.
that in Liyue, people call the crane the gentleman bird.
And do you know why that is?
Paimon's not quite sure.
Well then, let me tell you about the story of the lucky crane repaying its debts. A long, long time ago, there was a kind-hearted scholar who saved a lucky crane that had fallen into a trap. Later, on a cold winter's night, a beautiful maiden came to his door asking to lodge with him. The maiden shouldered a great sword on her back and taught all that she knew of swordsmanship to the scholar, supervising him as he studied day and night.
Wow.
Once he had finished his training, he went out into the wilds with the maiden to do good and fight for justice. 10 years later, the lucky crane took the form of a gentleman and finally came to return the favor, but discovered the couple had already lived out a fortuitous life. And that's the story known as the Gentleman's 10-Year Debt.
Ah.
I see. I wonder how she knows the story if Paimon doesn't. Kind of scholar crane. I see. Huh. Interesting. I wonder where she learned that story if Paimon didn't even know it. Maybe from a book that she read. Let's see. We're almost back to Mondstadt things again, so let's do these last few Liyue ones.
The Geo Archon had signed a contract with the Cryo Archon. I wonder what the contents of their agreement were.
Me too.
Paimon doesn't care who you are. Making a deal with the Tsaritsa is super dangerous.
Oh?
Be that as it may. Since Morax is the god who understands the basis of contracts the best, he's definitely given this some thought.
Well, that's true. Morax himself called it the contract to end all contracts.
I trust that we will witness the truth and its denouement play out.
So this is kind of like the one that we had last time for Mondstadt, where it sort of summarizes the end of the Archon quest for you. I wonder what Paimon knows about deals with the Tsaritsa. That's a little bit of an interesting line from her. The contract to end all contracts, indeed.
Well, come to think of it, while Rex Lapis enjoys visiting his people in private, he only descends officially once every year. None of the other gods do this. Does Rex Lapis have any deeper intentions?
I have my guesses. You see, those annual divine predictions have already captured the hearts of the people of Liyue too much. Round and around, they analyze and scrutinize every single word, finding limitless hidden meanings within them. What do you think would happen to Liyue if such divine predictions were available every day?
Ah! Paimon gets it now. Paimon would be offering Rex Lapis's favorite snacks to him every day. If you could just get Mora straight from Morax's hands, who would ever need to do a day of honest work?
You made some logical leaps. But that's basically how it is.
That's very Paimon. But yeah, she's not wrong, is she? Interesting. And I see over there Nep has said, what if contract to end all contracts is to be taken literally? Like, what if he has a bunch of contracts keeping things in check, but while honoring this final one, all the others become null? Certainly an interesting concept to think about. I wonder if it has anything to do with, like, the laws of this world, you know? Because there's all these laws and all these principles holding things together or holding things to a certain path, in a way. I wonder how we could possibly impact those. Because it really seems like the heavenly principles are something that we're going to have to confront at some point in order to achieve that which we wish. So I wonder if his contracts have anything to do with that. The other hand could be maybe there is one specific... Oh, thank you for the follow, Nep. I forgot there's a follow button not often on Twitch. Oh, no worries. Thanks for the follow. I'm thinking also, what if he has one specific contract that he wants to have nullified, but he's trying to disguise that fact by saying, oh yes, this is the contract to end all contracts. There's not one specific contract that I'm trying to release, and then with that being released, he can do something then? Or someone else can do something then? Sort of, you know, hiding the needle in the haystack type of thing. SDK says, I love Lumine's voice in these voice lines. She sounds so happy talking to Paimon. I wish we get these in the actual main quests. She does sound so happy talking to Paimon. I love how many of these are playful. I love how many of them, like for instance, which one? The Gentleman Bird. I love how it's about just like a folktale that's in the story. I don't know if this has any more connection to the main plot, but just hearing about this, you kind of get a sense that Paimon and Vega are still experiencing things in this world that we don't even see. You know, there's more to their journey than just the stories that we experience, and it makes it seem so much more fleshed out in terms of the world and in terms of their journey through it. They've learned things that we haven't even learned, because maybe they're not necessary to the story, but they're still fun to learn. I enjoy it a lot.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune
Very
to
cool.
accompany them.
All right, let's go to the harbor. See if we can find that book that we're looking for. We're thinking it's over here? Yeah, a lot of it is just some mundane things or banter between them. Exactly! And it's so fun to be able to participate in. Makes me very fond of them. Oh, and I'm fond of this song too. I, for one, don't find Paimon sus at all, says Nep. I trust her 100%. If she's ever betraying us, it won't be voluntary. Only her origin is sus, not her. She's precious. Right? I agree. I feel like if she's ever made to betray us, it will be because of something outside her control. I adore Paimon. I do think there's something going on with her, definitely. But I hope that she's by our side for the rest of our journey here. Where do I buy things? Here? Laura is a great substitution for her voice in main quest. Thank you. Especially anytime her brother is mentioned. Yeah, where is my brother? What is he doing? Oh, what is he doing out there? Oh my god, there's so many books. I so dearly want to know the secrets in this world. This world sure does have a lot of unsolved mysteries. You want to get milk. Of course. It's quite natural to get lost while getting milk, isn't it? I should have known. A Paimon separation would hit in the feels insanely hard after so many years. It would! When we leave this world, I hope she comes with us, but I don't know if she will. I don't know if we will leave, even. I feel like at the end of the story, we will regain the ability to leave. I don't know if we'll choose to leave or not. I feel like even if we do leave, we'll come back to visit. But I hope she comes with us. Buy them all. Heart's Desire Sapphire. Oh, you're right! It's right there! Abyss Milk, no less. I think she's a Celestia spy, but she doesn't know that. I think she's definitely connected to some sort of divine being. I don't even know if I should say godly being, because we've got other forms of powerful beings out there. She's definitely connected to something big, but I don't think she even knows. I think she's forgotten. Now, did she want to forget herself, or was she made to forget? It's hard to say. Let's look at our books again. Archive. I would buy them all, Jay Blakewood, but it's the Mora. The Mora. Alright, let's look at this. Where is it? Oh, which ones were the ones we were saying were important? Moonlit Forest? Was that the one that we said was important? Oh, should I buy the rest of it then? 2 and 3. And, let's see. Spy feels too small. In your opinion, she's a major character? In my heart, she's a major character, you know? So it would make sense if she was a major character in the world. I do have my theories. She could be a god. She could be something else. It could be the sustainer of heavenly principles. I don't know. I don't know who she is, but I adore her. What am I looking for? Heart's Desire. Here it is. In a way, she is the main character of the game. She is the face of the game. There's a fan animation of Moonlit Bamboo Forest. Ooh, okay. So, should I go and buy these books then too? I thought I just saw them in the store. Oh, we got him before he could get us. Hehe. I've already lost the store. Is it up here? Larua music. Been so long. Ah! Ah! Fontaine is great for these Paimon theories? Really? Ooh. Fontaine gives me Paimon lore? I'm so excited. What we do know about her is that she's... Oh! She's a, A lot of people call her a fairy creature, which is always so interesting to me. And she knows so many things about the world, despite the fact that she's never been to any of the places that we're going to. It's really uncertain. Though she did say once that she'd been to Inazuma before, which I found quite curious. Ooh, we got an achievement. What do you care about more, some measly Mora or enrapturing lore? Okay, you make a compelling argument. You make a compelling argument. Here we go. This is going to hurt. Which one should I start with? This one feels important. Let's see. Mount Lingmeng Gossip. Lone Sword will get. Springs will get. We're doing on more. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Anyone cheaper than the others? Not really. Folklore and Ballads of Chenyu Vale. Oh, these must be new. There isn't a bookstore in Mondstadt, right? I've probably bought all the books that I could buy in Mondstadt. Oh wow, we can actually clean this place out. Know where we should go if we're buying books. We should go to Inazuma. Let's see if I get any achievements for that. Hey, hey! Dance into the night's unfolding. Oh, I didn't recognize that symbol though. That's interesting. Inazuma! Let's go get some books. Where's the book house? Up here. Where is the publishing house? Let's just say certain characters have a unique eye for things. Oh? Oh, does that mean somebody's going to make an interesting observation about Paimon? I can't wait. In the library, right, just the library in Mondstadt. Perfect. I think I've gotten everything from that library then. Where's the book house? It's not here. This is a craft house. It's the clothing store. It's by the stairs. I've already passed it, haven't I? It's the other way? It is down? Oh, there's another set of stairs, that's right. Have you double-checked if you borrowed all the books in the library? I think I did a pretty thorough pass of it when I was last there. But I don't know how to tell whether or not I have everything. I suppose I could look at my archive and see what's missing. I think I'm pretty good on Mondstadt books. Hello! Can I buy some books from you? Is that a thing I can do? Ahaha! It is. Third Lantern Rite quest, I think it was the third, had an interesting interaction with Paimon. Ooh! Is that so? Well, I'm sure I will see this once I watch all the Lantern Rites. At some point. Oh, Princess Mina of the Fallen Nation? A Legend of Sword! No way! I'm very pleased that I've come back to this after having done Inazuma, even though Inazuma was a while ago at this point. Because I actually recognize some of these names and the significance of some of these. Reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. Oh right, and I couldn't read these during her quest and now I can! I'm so happy. Naturally, we're not going to read all of these immediately because that would take an infinite amount of time. We do not have. How's our Mora? It's going down. We did it. What do I need to do with my Toki Alley tales and whatnot to make them into books?
The new book from Yai Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
There's also a stray book at Dawn Winery in Springvale. I actually remember grabbing the book from Dawn Winery on the balcony. So if there's a book there, I've grabbed it. Let's go plant ourselves somewhere. Maybe right here, in front of the bookhouse. We'll read a little bit. You need 10 pages to make a volume. You gotta get all of them. It's scattered across Inazuma. You need to fish up all the pages to complete a set of 10. Okay, but once I collect them all, they'll just automatically combine? Where are they? Are they here? These? Oh my goodness. I see, I need 10 pages of each. Wow, I'm a little far behind. Here's prologue. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder how many there are. But I'm at 7 of some of these. That's good. That's good. Each island has 10 pages. Ooh, and only volume 10 needs fishing. And once you have 10, you can select the craft button. Delightful. We'll do that then. Let's go look at one of our books. I suppose... Should we do Heart's Desire? I'm just gonna quickly read through... Where is Heart's Desire? I've already passed it. I think I have. No, I haven't. It's Bamboo's up here. But not Heart's Desire. The reason Nepnep brings up Heart's Desire is because there's like one random line in Volume 3 that somehow has big ramification if you think about certain themes. It can potentially lead to many Easter eggs. Very cool. I love just how subtly they slip in the lore, the foreshadowing. You gotta be paying close attention. Oh, and the interactive map can help with Toki Island Tales. That makes sense. Toki Alley Tales, that is. Heart of Clear Springs is a good one too. We can read it around Fontaine. Gotcha. Okay, actually, let's take a peek while we're here. Most of these are checked. This one's not. Neither is that. Okay, okay, we've been doing good so far, I feel like. On most of the things that we've collected. Legend of the Shattered Halberd needs more. Let's see. Princess and the Six Pygmies, which I've never actually read. Let's see. I'm gonna quickly read through. Should I read the whole volume 1 again? Feels like it might take a little while. Legend tells of a corner of the city that's been forgotten by the wind. To reach that place... Okay, okay, I'm gonna read this whole thing, because I need to remember this whole thing. Let me drink some water. It always gets so quiet when the music ends. Okay, here we go. Legend tells of a corner of the city that has been forgotten by the wind. To reach that place, one must stand before the fountain and close their eyes. Then wait for 35 heartbeats, then walk 7 circles clockwise around the fountain, followed by 7 further circles anti-clockwise. Upon opening one's eyes, one will find that they have arrived at a little shop. Excuse me, is anyone there? Vaiga asked timidly as she stepped through the door. As the door closed behind her, the bell that hung from it rang out, its crisp and clear sound filling the room and cutting through the dimly lit drudgery. The dull glow of twilight seeped gently through the frosted glass of the display case windows. Stacks of curious objects filled every part of the room. Vaiga made her way through the store cautiously, for fear of stepping on something and breaking it. There was no answer. Vaiga now began to examine the objects around her more closely. An obscure mechanical component, an ornate ancient lyre, a broken ceramic tile engraved with incomprehensible markings, a pair of old manacles, dented and scratched from years of use, a forgotten crown that once belonged to an aristocrat. At some point, as she was inspecting these objects of no apparent utility, the shopkeeper appeared before her. The shopkeeper's eyes were like those of a fox, with long, slender pupils at their center. That fang once belonged to a wolf king. Aside from the gods, it is probably the only thing left that remembers the land the way it used to be. Every inch of it covered in ice and snow. She spoke softly. Welcome to the store. Do you see anything that takes your fancy? Do you have anything here that can help someone to forget? Why, certainly. Vaiga clutched her chest as she pursued the question further. To forget anything? Even someone very important? The fox-eyed shopkeeper's expression turned stern, and she nodded as she continued. I know that the one you wish to forget is a young man with limpid eyes as clear as moonlight. He disappeared a long time ago, and left a deep hole in your heart. Nothing else can fill that hole. All other blessings, no matter how joyful they may be, feel elusive and out of your reach, just like the moonlight before your eyes. Vigo was stunned into silence. All she could do was nod along. The fox-eyed shopkeeper smiled and, seemingly out of nowhere, presented a bottle of wine. This wine will help you forget your pain. Long ago, in the age when the icy winds blew, our forebears brewed this wine in secret, deep within the frozen earth, to give them the strength to keep surviving. This method they used to brew this kind of wine was forgotten when the people's fate took a turn for the better, and their lives became more joyful. Okay, one second. Okay. When I last read this, was that in Mondstadt? Was that in Larua? I don't know, but it was definitely before Inazuma. Because, every time they say fox-eyed shopkeeper, I think of, Yae Miko. I don't think it was her, but I think of her. And now that I think of her, that makes me think of Inazuma. And when I think of Inazuma, that makes me think of Enkonomiya. Long ago, in the age when the icy winds blew, our forebears brewed this wine in secret. Now, when you say that, you might think of Mondstadt before the landscape redesign that happened, because it was super icy and snowy, right? Before it was restructured. And when you see the wine, you think of the wine of Mondstadt as well. But this reminds me of the thing we just did last time in Enkonomiya with the River of Leith. Is that what they used? That made them forget things? Deep within the frozen earth? Is this a wine from Enkonomiya that she's giving this girl right now? Oh my goodness. I wonder. That would be cool. She tilted the wine bottle back and forth. There's not much left, and since it seems you have an affinity with this store, this one is for free. Provided, of course, that this is what you really want. Viga took the goblet of wine from the fox-eyed shopkeeper's hand. The goblet must once have been adorned with a precious gemstone, but it had long since been removed, and now the only clue to its existence was the empty, lonely indentation it had left behind. When Viga regained consciousness, she stood in front of the fountain. What am I doing here? She wondered to herself. As the moon shone down brightly, she began briskly walking back home. The glow of twilight had all but disappeared now, and if she didn't get back soon... She had forgotten all about that strange store, from the route that had taken her there, to everything that had happened inside. Oh yeah, memories are highly important in general. They are, aren't they? Especially because they're so connected to erosion and to will. Anything that has the power to impact memory seems pretty important. I want to say something, but you haven't seen the event yet. Oh no, which event? Oh, the Enkonomiya event? That's true, I haven't seen that one yet. Enkonomiya had lotuses to forget things, right? They made they made the lotuses into some kind of medicine, or some kind of something that people then consumed. A very lotus eater type image. And so I'm just thinking about that because they forgot how to make it, but we were taught the ability to do so, and that's how we made the dragon bone flower? No, the drop that we got last time. It just seems really similar. So I wonder if that's what it's referencing. She's gone, the fox-eyed shopkeeper said, after the door had shut and the bell had stopped ringing. A young man, one with limpid eyes as bright as moonlight, stepped into view from the back of the store. Actually, it's called Ballads and Brews. Oh, is that the event? Oh, I haven't even heard of that one. I should maybe see if I need to add that one to my list. Okay. Both Leith and the Lotophages are from Greek mythology, right? Yeah, the Lotus Eaters. Suddenly reminded about how some folks who lost their visions in Inazuma started to forget things. That too. That too. Oh, so that's a good Ballads and Brews you recommend. Maybe I will have to add that to my list indeed. Also, the fox eyes could be similar to V-Shop eyes? Ooh, right. Because you have to take everything with a grain of salt. Just because it's described one way doesn't mean that it is in fact related, or because of that reason that it is that way, you know? Okay, let's just quickly finish this part of the story up. How many times has she visited now? 6, no, 7 times. The young man hesitated for a moment, then asked, "Does the wine really work? It's not that I don't trust you, it's just..." The shopkeeper smiled, though the meaning of her smile was ambiguous. This wine causes those who drink it to forget their pain, but your shared history is not a painful thing for her. All this wine can do is to help her temporarily forget her longing for you and the grief of losing you. Whenever she sees the moonlight, she will see you reflected in it, and the memories will start coming back. The time you met at Ludiharpastum, the afternoon spent beneath the tree at Windrise, the view from Cape Oath, the time you sneaked out of the midsummer celebrations together, hand in hand, the song and the feathered cape you offered to her at the assembly of the traveling bards. All of these are memories she will be reluctant to part with. I do have another bottle of wine in my shop, one that can make someone truly forget everything. If you wish, I could give her that to drink instead. She smiled slightly as she watched the young man. After a long silence, he let out a sigh. Tell me, why do you insist on leaving her? Ah, well, it's this. This is the reason. The young man reached into his breast pocket and took out a spherical object made of crystal. Unknown symbols could be discerned faintly flickering inside it. I'm led to believe that people who receive one of these will one day disappear from this world. Oh, it's a vision! If that is so, then the earlier I leave, the better. She is still young. If she forgets me now, then she will still have time. Well, 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 sneered the shopkeeper. So, you are one of the chosen. Your V-shop theory is looking very tempting right now. It seems that the shopkeeper does not like this man anymore. Some sort of grudge against the divine, perhaps? It would appear so. But do you know anything about what happens to the chosen in the end? The young man asked eagerly. She forced a smile, but did not reply. I should be leaving. Now I am the owner of this thing, I suppose I should get on with doing the things that are expected of me. And if she returns, what would you have her do? I think we should leave her to handle it on her own. What a heartless man you are. Yay! Part 1! Alright, so, do we want to read part 2? Or are we able to skip to part 3, perhaps? It seems like we've gotten the basic premise, we understand how things work. This seems to be just another instance of somebody else. Let's see. Crystal Heart. Tens of thousands of years of flash by before his eyes? My goodness. I'm just reading this really quickly. And Twilight. Okay. Quantity of more, what's this, like salt? Sal Terrare? Interesting. Wait a minute. Oh, this looks like a really interesting story, but I think just in interest of time, we'll skip this one for now. Sal Terrare mention is really interesting. Okay, here we go. Part 3. Sapphire. Legend tells of a corner of the city that has been forgotten by the wind. And then you... Ooh, wait, slightly different actually. To reach that place, one must stand in the center of the plaza and close their eyes. Walk 7 circles clockwise around the plaza, followed by 7 anti-clockwise circles. Take 40 paces forward, and then wait till the cries of the birds can no longer be heard in the wind. Opening one's eyes, one will find they have arrived at a little shop. The shopkeeper, who had a fox-like eyes and slender lines for pupils, opened the glass double doors to let in the bright moonlight, which seemed to sweep up the stardust from across the night sky and sprinkle it down upon the counter. That's really pretty. Everything, from the ostentatious flowers, like the dust-covered harpastum, and the old books rendered illegible by years of erosion. Ugh. Erosion, you say? To the now stringless old longbow, appeared as the opulent halls of the ruling aristocrats might have done in times of old, covered in a shiny silver coating, though this was a silver that came from the cold light of the night sky. Hey, business any good these days? This audacious alternative to the courteous greeting most people would opt for in the circumstances came from somewhere deep in the back of the shop. The shopkeeper turned around. A familiar customer was sat nonchalantly on her armchair in the part of the shop that moonlight did not reach. Business is fine, but these days, it would appear, I need to watch out for burglars. The shopkeeper responded with a slight smile. That's it. You're going to turn away your oldest customer just like that. The customer let out a sigh. There's nothing in your shop that's worth me spending money on anyway. I mean, if I really had to pick something. Well, how was the hunt? What do you mean? You think I'm just here to offload some loot again? The hunter let out a displeased grunt at the shopkeeper's insinuation. But the shopkeeper continued to smile. Why, of course not. When have I ever heard you use the word loot before? On the contrary, all the exchanged goods, free gifts, philanthropic donations, not how you say that word, but don't worry about it, bestowals, and so on that you have so generously given over the years. Why, they must make you the most charitably inclined burglar to roam the streets, no? So I wonder, it seems like this person is, the person from whom the shopkeeper gets their stock. Pretty cool. Well, that's not why I'm here this time. This time I'm here to ask for something from you. The wine. That special wine you've got that helps you forget about the one you long for. I'm so glad we reread part 1. Look at that coming back around. Though a burglar by trade, this customer was nevertheless valiant at heart. His words lacked courtesy, but the smile on his face was entirely earnest. I'm terribly sorry. Somebody has already bought it. He looked, and somehow, she was now holding in her hand the wine flask that he had discreetly slipped into his breast pocket earlier. Each item in this store is spoken for. This particular one has already been bought by a customer who will turn up at some point in the future. It seems your sleight of hand is superior to my own. What a disgrace I am. The burglar of valor said with a pained smile. I discovered recently that the feeling of longing for someone is heavier to carry than gold. In my line of work, I am forever leaping between rooftops and running along rafters. I need to cut out whatever unnecessary weight I can. I wonder if the girl with the sapphire blue eyes feels the same weight that I feel. All these poor people, burdened by love. Suddenly, the shopkeeper was startled by the jingle of the doorbell. The customer who had just arrived was a blue-eyed sorceress with a pole in her hand and a tall, slender figure to match. The marks on her face bore witness to her persecution by the aristocrats. Who is this? Ooh. Ignoring the piles of random objects strewn around the store, she marched straight to the counter, like a sword lunging towards its opponent's heart. For some reason, I really feel like the shopkeeper, the burglar, and this woman are all going to be important characters. I feel like there are real people in this game that we can uncover. I could be wrong. It just feels like I can learn more about them. I love how they can make that feeling so well. Welcome to the store. Did you see anything that takes your fancy? I have an item I wish to exchange. Her tone sounded cold but fragile, like thin ice in the moment that it shatters. As the sorceress spoke, she placed a giant blue crystal onto the counter. A burglar pried this from an aristocrat's silver goblet. He gave it to me as a gift, and then I was punished by my master for it. But that was many years ago. I had thought that with the passage of time my anger would be quenched, and my desire to see him again would fade away. Very well. What sum of Mora do you ask for in return? The sorceress gestured toward the tableware cabinet, in which stood an aristocrat's silver goblet with its gemstone missing. The fox-eyed shopkeeper turned the crystal in her hand, flooding the room with that brilliant blue light that reflected off its surface. I see. Well, provided that this is what you really want. When a person encounters a setback, the worry that everything shall come to a fruitless conclusion appears. The advent of fear causes cracks to appear in the mind. Death follows easily in the footsteps of fear, like a damp cold that, to the unprepared, pierces to the bone. For many, it is only in the moment that death is upon them that it dawns on them that their weakness has now been targeted with fatal consequences, and that, at some point, therefore, that weakness must have been exposed. Lifting the blue crystal up to the moonlight, the shopkeeper gazed at it intently with her fox-like eyes, with slender lines for pupils. She watched with delight as the crest of the ruling family came into view, faded out, and came into view once more. Legend claimed that peering into a pure gemstone at a specific time can reveal the past, the future, and even someone's true nature. Just as legends claim that somewhere in the world there is a field of dandelions as vast as the sea, or that once there were 3 bright moons in the sky named Arya, Sonnet, and Canon, sisters who were parted by death in a great catastrophe. Or that there was once a witch who could see death before it took place, but in the end herself died from a broken heart, as he who had stolen it from her waited in distant lands longing to see her again. One thing she knew for certain was that even if she were to abandon these objects, the legends attached to them would not disappear. and the way the stories ended could not be undone. In which case, it seemed to make sense to collect all the legends and stories she could in her shop. Is that it? Woo! I needed you to know about the Moon Sisters, because a ton of theories revolve around them. Basically, we believe the 3 Moon Sisters are real, but this is merely the beginning. Get ready for some lore rambling. Oh, bring it on, Nep Nep. You are doing me such a favor. Yes! Arya, Sonnet, Canon, my love. I love their names. Arya, Sonnet, and Canon? Connection to poetry, which is interesting to me. Connection to music. Very Mondstadt names. The Dandelion Sea mention as well. So where do I begin? Let's start with Inazuma. Oh, please do, Nep Nep. I'm gonna head over to Larua, but please type away to your heart's content. I will gladly read whatever you have in store for us. Let's see. Let's go right here. The statue of the omnipresent god. I recall this god. I recall being very suspicious
certainly rouses the spirit,
that this god was not
but it's best to dry your...
the Raiden Shogun. Let's see. It's raining. This is my time.
One with nature.
The login music is called Dream Aria. I don't remember which one though. Alrighty, I'm happy. I wanted to do that challenge. I've been trying to do that challenge for ages. I think I did like 5 times when I first tried.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
The statue of the omnipresent god. So first, we believe those 3 moon... Oh! We believe those 3 moon sisters are 3 of the 4 shining shades? Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Do we have... I would appreciate hearing any evidence you have for any of these theories. Or if they're just theories, that's fine too. But I would be very curious to know where these theories came from. If you don't mind. I don't need these sources, actually. What am I doing? Ishtaroth is a likely candidate to be one of them. Here's why. Wait, one of the 3? Or one of the 4? First, a bit of context. Time for Kaya to shine. Really? It's raining. As soon as it was raining, I knew this challenge was going to be mine. Evidence is coming. One sec. Sure. Take your time. Take your time indeed. I'm just mining some more. Don't mind me. Pun not intended. I can take this away. Nope, that's a seal, not a challenge. Let's go up here. I feel like some evidence is also spoilery though. The evidence I'm about to present is from Inazuma only. Cheers. Sounds wonderful. Oh my gosh, Moon Sisters. 3 moons. I wonder, because the moon in the sky is only ever full. It just, if we assume that the stellar mechanics in this world don't work the same as they do in our world, because Teyvat is almost certainly flat, maybe if this moon is always full, but this world knows of the existence of the concept of a crescent moon, maybe one of the other 3 sisters was a crescent moon, or the sister of the crescent moon. You know? I am still bothered by the 3 scary people that represent Celestia during Venti's conversation with Vanessa in the manga. Right? And the 3 Oni-like creatures displayed on the screens in the Inazuma domains. Could there be some connection to the 3 sisters? Great questions! Yeah, I remember seeing those Oni figures in the Inazuma domains. I always thought that it would be explained more, or at least I would get more material to guess with before I was done with Inazuma, but it never really came back up. I think at one point I observed that 2 of the Oni look very similar, and the 3rd one looks different. And so, with the 2 sisters, A and Makoto being twins, I was wondering maybe that could be them, and the 3rd one would be someone else then? But that's as far as I got with my theorizing. Could also be certainly somebody else. Alright, we only have half an hour left, so we should start doing a little bit of, exploration and worldliness. Lore. I always want to talk about lore. That's all I want to do with my life. Alright. But let's do some exploration as well. Nep Nep says, in Buddhism, there is a being called a bodhisattva. One of them is called Guanyin, and some statues depict it with 1,000 arms. Yes, I have heard of these beings. I think I've also heard of Guanyin specifically. Something to do with, the cycles of life and rebirth, and achieving nirvana. And they either have achieved Nirvana or they're about to. I kind of forget what a Bodhisattva is exactly, but I've heard of them. Mondstadt means Moon City, true. And Lehua means Jade Glazed Moon. Ooh, you know what? Now that I think about it, a lot of the songs in this game are indeed named after moons. Let's see if that Sealy's actually there or not. The, funnily enough, the song that played earlier, the one that I used for my ending screen for Lehua, is called Moon in One's Cup, isn't it? Oh my goodness, the moons! The moons are important, you're telling me? I love moons. I'm so
Every journey
happy.
has its final test. Don't rush.
What about the Sealy? Is it not there? Treasure chest. Up, down? Probably up. Now in Inazuma, you have the statue of the omnipresent god, which in Chinese directly translates to statue of the thousand-armed, hundred-eyed god. Okay, I see the Bodhisattva connection now. Even the resins are a crescent moon, you're right! And you know what? There's 3 forms of resin, if that means anything. There's fragile resin, there's condensed resin, and there's transient resin. 3 different forms of resin, though one of them does not look so much like a crescent. Right? It looks like, this. A tree! Well, that seems... Wait, it literally says Irminsul! I cannot believe this whole time condensed resin has mentioned Irminsul! No way. Wow. This crystalline substance. I see. Yeah, the moon conspiracies are everywhere, you're right. Ishtaroth, the god of thousand winds of time. Oh, right. Okay, okay. I follow, I follow. Thousand winds, thousand arms? Is that where we're going with this? Welkin moon is a thing as well. The moon. What does Welkin mean, I wonder? Ooh, a chest. Oyo's first game called Fly Me to the Moon? Was it really? Oyo from the moon confirmed.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
That's what all the moon propaganda is for. Now, what do you think is the Japanese name for Guanyin, since we are in Inazuma? Guanyin? Spiral Abyss has waning and waxing periods. The Spiral Abyss is very moon-themed. When you go in there, there's a giant moon in there. Canon! Guess what one of the moons is called? Arya, Sonnet, and Canon! I am delighted. I am delighted. I want to invite people into my world for some of that promised co-op, but I'm also very distracted by lore. Wait, I don't need to fight this guy. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why do I keep picking fights? I'm just too excited. There's another moon in there. There is! You go into the abyss, there's a moon in there. I've always wondered why there's a giant moon in there. I remember some old theory about Raiden being Asuras. The assumption is based mainly on the Raiden weekly boss. Asuras are beings in Indian religions. The Raiden sisters being. I see. I don't know much about Asura, so I could not add any further commentary. But of course, I welcome any intriguing theories. Oh, there is a Sealy here. Look, there's a Sealy. Wow. Good thing I didn't delete that. Oink. So, Ishtaroth, god of time, potentially a moon sister, has a strong presence in Inazuma where there's a statue inspired by Canon. Right. She does have a strong presence there because of the whole, not the Archon quest, but the Raiden's second story quest. She's mentioned.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Oh no, she was mentioned in the main quest. A higher power. Oh, was that? Gosh, no, we're talking to Raiden and we're talking to Yaemiko, and they mention a higher power, and the flavor text very helpfully explains to us that they're talking about Ishtaroth. Oh god, look, a chest! No way. Enemies? Indeed.
Into the wind.
And there's a moon sister called Canon. Yes. My goodness. It just keeps going deeper and deeper. I'm learning so much right now, I don't know if I can keep it all straight.
The wind knows me.
Come here. No, don't hit me. I'm trying to hit you. Rude. Get a chest though.
How fortunate.
I just looked up welcome meaning. Oh, thank you, Blakewood. It means the sky vault of heaven. Welkin moon.
What's the hurry?
I see. Vault of heaven is really interesting. Who knew that such a cool word existed in our world?
Rain outlines your fate.
Welkin moon. It was the story quest. Okay, thank you. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so we talked to Yaemiko and Raiden, and they theorized that a higher power was helping. Oh, and Reiki Citra also has a meaning for Welkin for us. Sorry, I missed that. The meaning of Welkin is the vault of the sky, the firmament, from Merriam-Webster. I love Merriam-Webster. Sorry for enabling your lore, neurons. No, please do. I feel so alive. My goodness. Renty's title is Singer of Skyward Sonnets, and his character trailer, it says he was born from the branches. It says he was born from the branches of time. Oh my gosh. Wasn't he like, okay, he says in his character quest that, didn't he say that he was once just like a wisp of the wind or something? Oh, what did he say? What did he say? Isn't this where I just was? Is there another chest up here? I'm getting so distracted. Should be right here. I'm just go up, maybe send these leaves. No. Oh god, I have some connections from that definitions I can't share with you until you read Moonlit Forest. Oh, okay. Thank you. I will read that at some point and then be very excited to hear the connections. Mondstadt worship the god of time and wind. That's true, right? They, from the Wind and Time quest? The two... Oh, there it is. The two sundials that we found. She used to have a presence there. And the Temple of 1,000 Winds, right? Over here? Thousand Winds Temple. Oh, man. That's so interesting to think they used to worship her. I wonder why she faded out. The Archon War? I wonder why they removed the Battle Pass cutscene repeat on every reset. Right. I was relying on that thing to give me lore. I think you can listen to it if you want to, somehow. It's in here somewhere. It's a little unfortunate. Just like that. Like the god of time herself. It's going to pass out of our memory. Oh, who? You again? Yeah, it's you again. It's fine. Here's the thing. You know the Moirai from Greek mythology. We believe the Moon Sisters are like that too, and each one of them revolves around one aspect of time. The Moirai being the Fates. The Fates. Very interesting individuals to bring up. And yeah, they probably removed the Battle Pass thing because people were asking to skip it because it's, you know, it's been around for so long and they have to listen to it every time. But it feels so important. It feels so important. What if Mondstadt's god of time is Sonnet? Okay. Oh, and now that we're talking about something like that, are you planning to react to Winslifest event? Ooh, I don't know if I know about that one. Is that the same one that we were talking about earlier? Where's my pen gone? There you are. Not this one. Where's my other one? Here we go. The sticky note.
Wine tastes the same as
that?
I remember.
Fest.
But where are those who share the memory?
Okay. Ruse ballad. Okay. Writing down some notes. So the nameless island is also related to the god of wind and time, right? What I discovered is that you move to certain spots where you can hear music. Okay.
Where do you want to go next?
Okay.
If you'd like to see,
I like to go to the island, Jolie. We're going to the island because I have heard strange wind here. Do I have any plans for World Quest for the remaining streams? Not currently. I'm not planning to do any quests on the streams besides the event quests. But let's see. It is the same one? Okay, it is the same one. Okay, great. Thank you, Hikerbytes. And yeah, no worries about the names, Arstusa. No worries. But yeah, no, just because I said in my initial announcement that I was going to try to avoid world quests, at least in Genshin during the streams. So I'm going to try to stick to that. At least for these streams that we're doing now. Maybe in future streams we'll do world quests, because I'm finding the streams are really excellent for getting things done that I don't have time for in the regular episodes. But just for these first week or two, I wanted to make sure that nobody who was expecting to not miss events missed events. You know what I mean? He got us. He did get us. Paladin Bruce. Okay. Let's just see if we can hear these music notes, and then maybe we'll do some Larua exploration, because that was on the plan for today. But I remember noticing on this island that when you stand here, or on the other side of the island right here, there's a really strong sound of wind. I'm going to turn up my volume, if I can. How do I even do that? Here we go. Volume. Volume. Where's my mouse?
Osmanthus wine tastes
Zhongli! There we go. Zhongli's being noisy, so he's going to the silent prison. I'm listening. It's very loud. Is this where I'm supposed to stand? You should lower the dialogue option? That's a good idea. If I turn off... Okay. Would it be music or sound effects? Because I could turn off the other one entirely. There are a few notes in an voice. Yeah, I feel like I'm hearing something. Oh, seems like the wind was indeed. Sound effects. Okay. Bringing the wind back. There it is. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, okay, that's kind of creeping me out. Alright, we're done here. Okay, I heard what sounded like... It sounds like birds, but I'm realizing that maybe it's not birds. It's actually some sort of shrieking flute. And then there's that really low, really slow vocalization. Oh, that was delightfully creepy. That was amazing. That was fun. I'm glad that the wind finally spoke to me. I knew something was up with that wind being so loud on the corners of the island. Doesn't the statue at Mondstadt also have some spooky audio? Honestly, that sounds familiar, but I don't know. Alright, let's do some Inazuma, some Larua. What I would like to do is I'd like to tackle some of these challenges, some of these chests, some of these... Whatchamacallit, it's not world quests, so I won't be able to talk to NPCs. Would anyone like to join me for a little bit of co-op? I'm quite happy to keep chatting about lore and whatnot as I go along, but if anybody would like to join... Yeah? We got some interest? Okay, cool. Also in Quantumia, plays Blessed by Ishtaroth that has vocal tracks, female vocals! You are right, it does! Oh, cool. Here's Pipestream coming along. Welcome in. BB Bones, if you want to send a request. If you're not a friend already, go ahead and send me a request. Oh, here we go. Here's a name I recognize. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go in order that I've received them. I'm guessing this is BB Bones and Matheson. That should be everybody. Wow. You guys are so fast. I'm going to switch over to Kaya. Who even am I? Look at all these people. Wow, Venti's here! And Yenfei! And Tainari. Good old reliable Tainari. Wait a minute. Why am I still Kazuha? You guys were prepared. There we go. Welcome to my world, everybody. Yes. Yeah, sorry to everybody who's on different servers. Sorry I couldn't greet you, have you over. But, yeah, we're just gonna do some exploration. This is so exciting. I've never led co-op before. I feel so nervous all of a sudden. I hope to be a good host.
What's the hurry? Cool it.
Ouch.
So sorry.
Okay. Look at all the numbers. I love the chaos. Why am I healing? Who is healing me? Thank you for the heals. Yes. Also, while you're here, feel free to help yourself to any resources you might need. Or anything you want to collect. Yes, next time. I'm going to try to do this a couple times so people who haven't had a chance can have a chance to play along. Oh, it's B. Thank you, B. Okay. Let me go ahead and hit this. See where our next target is. We're going this way. Let's go. This is so exciting. Hello, everyone. Look at all these people. This is so cool. Oh, bye, Yenfei. People about to pillage. Go ahead. I mean, I've collected all my resources for the day. Ooh, nice. Acquired. So if anybody needs any resources or any fish, go ahead. Let's see. What are we doing for exploration? We're at 85%. We've got a long way to go. Let's just do what we can. Oh, hello. Next up. That way. It's Yanfei on PA. Is that the healing weapon that you're using? EA. I'm not sure I know what that stands for. Alright, I've got a slime here. I think we need to go more down, though. I don't see the chest. Oh wait, I see breakable rocks. Kaya's cavalry team, horseless. Prototype Amber. That makes sense. And we did it. Who are we fighting? Who are we fighting?
Quite the find.
We're fighting some slimes.
Catch the wind.
We're coming, Yenfei.
Dodge this.
Nice.
Witness the power of
The chaos. I love it. I love that the Prototype Amber apparently heals people on your team. I had no idea. Slime Constate. Paimon will be happy.
Here we go.
It heals your team when you use a burst. Gotcha. So that's how that works.
Know my soul.
Look at everyone go. You guys are doing amazing. Alright, so far so good.
Time to act.
No treasure chest in this area. Alright. It's good for Neuvillette. Oh, is it? Isn't it something about... Here, I'm gonna teleport back up, everybody. Ready? I'm gonna teleport back up. I remember seeing monuments up here. Ah, where were they? Were they closer to the domain? And then on top of the cliff? Where were those monuments that we saw? I remember that Neuvillette's... Kaya is so proud of you all. Indeed. I remember that he loses health or something when he uses his skill. Is that right? So I can see why healing would be useful for him. Oh, a season. No! I don't like seasons. They're so troublesome. They're so hard to hit. When the character equipping it uses their burst. Makes sense. Animal Archon himself helping you. What an honor. I know, right? I'm so honored. There's something here. I see it. Yeah, I deserve that for abandoning everybody to the seasons.
How fortunate.
I'm standing in fire.
Evidence.
Hi, Yenfei. I love Yenfei. It's cool to see her here, too. Oh, this is so cool. Cannot use during combat. Oh, dear. All right. Well, let's see if we can find those monuments that we saw earlier. I think they were upstairs a little bit. It's your best free-to-play weapon for Neuvillette unless you have that weapon for one of the Nutland events. I don't have any weapons from Nutland events. I don't think... Oh, Fatui, hello. So I don't think I have that one. The Nutland one that you speak of. But I do have Prototype Amber, because that's one that you can build in the shop, isn't it? So I definitely have that one. Whoa! They're in the air! What on earth are they doing up there? I keep trying to dodge Yenfei's attacks, too. And it's my favorite song. Nice. Oh, hey, a chest. I didn't even know that was there. Lucky.
Quite the find.
Look at all these drops. Nice. Aw, I missed the takeoff. That's alright. We're doing good so far, team. Thanks for your hard work. Okay. I'm still trying to find those monuments that we saw earlier. You should be right around here somewhere. I have my Yenfei on Dodoko Tails. Fits her outfit so well. Is Dodoko Tails... I'm guessing, would that be Klee's signature weapon? I wonder what Klee's signature weapon does. Causes chaos wherever she goes, doesn't she? Oh, whenever that does his charge attacks, he heals himself anyway? I see, I see.
What's the hurry?
Alright, unfortunately we have to take care of these guys because I can't use my compass whilst we fight them. This is so much fun. I'm just having fun fighting things with you guys. It's just so exciting. I'll get these drops. Fun fact, the prototype archaic claymore used to be called Prototype Animus. And everyone called it Animus. Well, that's very interesting. I know that there's monuments around here. I know they're here somewhere. And I know the compass was updated to guide to puzzles now too, wasn't it?
Brace yourself.
Oh. Hi, Venti. That was so cool. I heard a little harp noise. Wow, he actually played the lyre for once. Where were those monuments? I remember seeing that guy in the distance. Huh. See, you called it Animus, like, instead of Animus? Exactly like he said? Wait. Nobody noticed it. Oh, Aminus spelling! Yeah, I straight up did not notice. Oop, that way? Yeah. I guess I'm just okay, you know, I'm gonna use my compass. I think I should be able to now that we've done combat. Okay, there's nothing around here. Suspicious. Let's jump to my next marker. I'm so used to Animus being an actual word that I know. What would be the fastest way to get there? Is it up these hills? That way? We'll try to stay upwards then. That I just completely misread it. This happens with Animo as well. Oh, do they say... What would be Ameno? A-M-E-N-O? But yeah, I don't know how many of you have heard or remember my theories on Animo. Because I think anima... the amino element wielded by the Dorime dog. I don't know, yeah, I don't know if you guys remember my theories on Animo or if you heard them before. Oh, we need fire! Yanfei, please. But, I was talking with a friend who asked me where did the name Animo come from? And so I theorized about it. And what I know about animus, the Latin word, is that
Quite the find.
it can mean both breath and spirit. Ooh, interesting. Nothing in this area. Oh, did I hear Venti doing something? I want to fly. Shenhe! Shenhe's here. Shenhe? Where is she? There she is. Wow, look at her. She's real. Look, she's not an illusion. We all collectively dreamed up. She exists. And she's got a super cool weapon, too. Wow. I like your weapon. It's really cool. All right. But yes. So I've posited this theory before about Animo, but then I always doubt my own theory because this is actually a theory that I have just because of my Latin classes back in the day. My professor at the time, not to, you know, reveal too much about my personal history, but he was something of an expert in Latin etymology in his field. And so he was talking about the word animus and how it relates to both breath and spirit. Because, you know, breathing seen as a sign of life. And so if you breathe, it's seen as a sign of having a spirit, that sort of thing. Where is the Seelie? Where is it? And so I thought that that was very interesting. Conceptually. That the word that is used for the wind power in this game, looking at you very suspiciously right now, Venti. Hi, Venti. Could be tied to both wind itself, but also to spirits. And I thought this was super interesting because of Venti's role in his story quest about bringing... Oh, Shenhe, wait there. We've lost her. She's gone. Did I already do the stealing? I'm not saying it. Oh, wait a minute. I should try my compass. But yes, about bringing Stanley's spirit back. Oh, is it right there? Thank you, Shenhe. Thank you. Let's get this out. That's the Calamity Queller, her signature. Wow, new character leak. That's right, you've seen it here, folks. Look at this. Never seen before character. Who could she possibly be? Wow. Look at her go. Ooh, I'm glowing. Does this give me a buff? I wonder. Let's see. Ashikai came to a similar conclusion? I'm gonna jump over to this chat really quick. I need to scroll back up. Let's see. I'm actually honored to know that Ashikai came to a similar conclusion. I feel a little bit more confident in my conclusion now, too. Are there any characters I'm planning to get? Currently, the only ones I'm trying to save for are Wanderer, Albedo, whenever he returns, and maybe Alhaitham. I tried to get Wanderer, I lost to 50-50. I tried to get Alhaitham, and I didn't have enough wishes. And I didn't try to get Albedo, and it was a mistake. A lot of people say Cyro, perhaps? Or Cairo, instead of Cryo as well. Fun fact, Hyperbites, when I first started, I could not remember the name of Cryo, and I kept calling it... I didn't say it as Cairo or Cyro, but I always spelt it that way. It took me a long time to learn how to spell it correctly.
Burst forth.
Hello? Wait. Hello? Hi? Ah! I'm jealous. It's Missive Windspear is the one that Pipe Dream is wielding for Shenhe. Because you were saying that you have her but not... Oh, whoa. I didn't know you could break that. You have her but not her signature. Gotcha. Now we just need an alloy main to show up. Right? Speaking of rare character showcases, I think it's a great theory. Greek word for Natlan, or Natlan, a Latin double/triple meaning, right? They just, of all the words they could have chosen that mean... I can't move right now, I'm so sorry because I've clicked off Genshin. Let me, there we go. That mean wind. They chose that one. It's very interesting to me. They never do something not deliberately, you know?
Law can be both a help and a hindrance.
Oh, Ashente has her signature but doesn't own her. Am I being fired upon? Is that Alloy? Wow, anybody else have any other character requests? Apparently we can fulfill them. Genshin sometime combine similar things like that. Exactly. My dictionary states its Proto-Indo-European roots means ultimately to breathe. Exactly. Exactly. Alhaitham is fun to play. Oh, is he? I did his trial, and I liked his trial, which is why I began to wish for him. But obviously I did not get him. Yeah, I view you as the less obsessive Ashikai. I think I'm honored. I think I'm honored. Anyone has the sustainer of heavenly principles? Wow, look at her! Hello! Oh, and she's gone. Well, it was nice to meet her while she was here. That's pretty cool. I've heard that, you know, she's a crossover character, but apparently people were pretty disappointed with her kit or something. And that's why people were a little frustrated with her, perhaps? So, I couldn't tell you what is frustrating about her kit. But that is what I have heard, if that is correct. Where am I going? This way. As for the Proto-Indo-European word for to blow wind, its descendant in Latin is presented in words like venti and in Greek in words like athlon, right? I love etymology so much. I really do. I've chosen a bad path. Oh, hello, is that Sarah? That is Sarah. I recognized her attack. Ha 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 ha. Alright, I actually do kind of remember seeing the Celia around here. Let's see if we can find her. Ah! Aloy's vision casing is interesting? Oh, because she wouldn't be from any of the... Oh, hey, hello. The 7 nations, would she? Yay!
How fortunate.
Thank you for the assist, everybody. Let me get that marker off the map. Oh, that's Sealy. So that should still be something I can find. Drink. That way. I wonder if the compass can lead us to Sealy's or not now. I feel like the Sealy was kind of around here.
What's the hurry?
Once upon a time. Maybe I did get that one already. Goodness me. It really is so hard to keep track of everything. I can see why getting to 100% exploration is difficult. Now it says there's a chest right here. Yeah. Oh, I found it! Ouch.
Fascinating.
I don't know if you've watched any of her videos, but she goes deep into those Wikipedia pages. Oh, who? Ashikai? Oh, I love a Wikipedia page reference. Where's the last one? Up there. I'm not even gonna... Thank you. Oh, that was so cool! The delayed explosion, that was pretty neat. That was pretty neat! The combination of Aloy and Dasara is actually working really well, isn't it? And then, of course, our special guest, Shenhe. Okay, let's see. I saw something about Aloy. She's incomplete, basically. Her kit is a bit clunky to use. I see. Is that why she's a little bit of a frustrating character to play, perhaps? You were firing something this way. Do you see something that way? I see something this way. Based on my compass. Took me a while to get used to calling Kaya Kaya. In my mind, his name... It was supposed to sound like Kaya. The AI sound in Bay. So, like... yeah, Kaya? Where am I going? Where am I going? Sure. I suppose that could be another pronunciation of his name. Funnily enough, I had an interesting time with calla lilies. Because... for whatever reason... growing up, my family always pronounced, you know the real world flower? I don't know what they're called at the moment, but you know the real world flower that is, it has basically one giant white petal and then a yellow stamen in the middle? My family has always called those Kaya lilies. And so when the calla lilies were in the game, I automatically called them Kaya lilies, even though they're not named Kaya lilies. Just because of that habit, I suppose. Wait, I see a Sealy Court up there. Looks like it's lit. Okay, I'm going to assume that the Sealy Court is dealt with then. Oh, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. But yeah, so that was my my difficulty when I first started this game. Was saying words correctly. And you know, fighting and understanding mechanics and understanding how the characters worked. But there's definitely a learning curve when it comes to pronouncing things as well. I love how we keep throwing these guys across the map. Our combination of skills. Really tossing them around, my goodness. Alright, some drops, some drops. Everybody get your drops if you need the drops. Let's see. Oh, Tabon's here! Hello, hello! How are we doing? I am having a blast. Look at this! We're doing co-op! Look! There's people here! I feel like I have guests over. I hope I'm being a good host. It is this time. So we're working on our exploration in Liyue. We have a lot of work to do. So it's gonna take us quite a while. Where's the fridge? Oh yeah, okay, let's see. Fridge is in that direction. Bathroom's over there, second door on the left. If you need the Wi-Fi password, just let me know. So on and so forth. Don't hesitate to get some water if you need any. Let me know if you need anything. I can make us some snacks. Aloy is such a unique character, like the only character who has no voice lines in the Imaginarium Theater. Oh, true. Here's a question. Is the voice actor for Aloy in Genshin the same as the voice actor from, whatever game she's from? Maybe they didn't bring her back for the Imaginarium Theater, because they'd have to record all those lines all these years after she was first introduced. Ashikai does thesis-level research for her Genshin videos? I respect it. I respect it so much. Thank you, Yenfei! Thank you. Thank you, B. She did something about the Christian Communion wafer? Oh, wow. Now there's a connection. Let's see what this is over here. What's this? World quest approximately. Okay, we won't be able to do much with that. Let's head over to these ruins then. TBH, sometimes Genshin says stuff that you'd assume as a metaphor, but it's actually literal meaning. See, I love that sort of thing. Oh, hello, Barbara. Fancy meeting you here. We're missing one. Let's wait till we're all here. Yay, there we are. Okay, we're heading this way. I love it when they do stuff like that. They add something super casually. Hello? Hello! To the game, and then it turns out to be highly relevant later. I do adore that sort of thing.
Don't get frostbite.
You're not unlocking Luhua Pool, by the way. Oh my gosh. I keep trying to dodge Yenfei's attacks. Yenfei! Wow. Doing great with his vaporizes. Thank you for the assist, Barbara. Yay, we did it. Luhua Pool. Where is that? That is... Oh, this thing? I couldn't figure it out. That is something we should probably try to do. I couldn't figure it out back in the day, so I just left it be. Let's see, what do I remember about that? Walk in the footsteps of the gods or the giants or something. I think I thought it had something to do with all the ruined monuments I've been finding all over the place. So I assumed that if I left it be for now and came back later, I would eventually have found all the ruined monuments. But now that I think about it, those monuments don't have anything to do with it, do they? There's definitely something here. There's a star here. What's the star? Ceiling on top of ruins. Thank you, past me. We need to go to the top. Where's the top? Also, let's do this while we're here. Ooh, there's a flag. Great. Wait a minute. Oh, Barbara see something? Oh, thank you, Barbara. There it is. Oops. There it goes. Okay, wait. I need to scroll back a little bit in the chat to catch up on everything that's been said. I missed a couple messages. So let's just get the Sealy to its court, and then I will do that. Sealy! Sealy! Oh, no way! Hey, buddy! Get him! And he's gone. Yay! Cabbages for everybody. Yay! No way, wait, let me mark that. I had no idea this was one of his spots. Let's see, I give him this. You know who it is. What a fun little discovery. Alrighty, quick chat, catch up, let's see.
Come on, let's get moving.
She's single-handedly fixing my attention span with her lore videos. I love it so much. It sounds like they're long. I can't wait. Aloy can't be used at all in Imaginarium Theater? Oh, is she, like, banned? You can't even load her in? Wow.
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home.
Like I'm locked into the lore videos. Oh, they sound really good. I definitely want to catch up on those once we're caught up with the story. Aloy's kind of ignored by Hoyo. People guess it's because she was shoehorned into a Pisoni in their early exclusivity stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, I do kind of wonder what the story is behind her collab. Because it's so strange. She's the only one they've ever collabed with. Nice. nice. Getting 100% can be challenging, but at the same time, it relaxes me since I love to explore aimlessly and just enjoy the environments and music. Exactly. I am really enjoying it. That's an amazing Yenfei. Yes, Yenfei! Yenfei's been great. It's actually simple, too simple for the riddle? I see. Wait, let's see. Let's see. Left, right, center. The order? For the pool. It's Dawei. Rip Dawei. Thank you for your time. And now he's gone. He's gone. Alright. Alright. Shall we go to the pool? Try to unlock it. You said left, right, center, you believe, was the order? Oh, let's get the fire guy while we're at it, if you guys are down to get the fire guy. He should be right below here. I see him. Fire guy? I see Child! Ooh, it's so cool to see everyone. It's really nice to see Amber too. Because Amber was in my party when I was exploring Liyue. So it's really nice to have her back in the party. Where'd he go? Ooh. I'm so distracted just watching all the other characters fight that I didn't notice I had my skill back. Sorry. Wasn't really pulling my weight there. Alright, we need to get across. What's the best way to get across that area, actually? Should we come from the other direction? I could ice bridge us all if you guys don't mind ice bridging. Do some fishing over there. Hello. Amber's gonna swim. Who's gonna get there faster? Us or Amber? Oh, wow. Look at them go. Is there some sort of gadget that... Hello! That helps you swim faster? Because they have the arrows. Hi, Amber. Traveler! Oh, it's Lumine! Hello! What's your traveler's name? B, what's your traveler's name? And they're fishing. Nice, nice. It's still not on Switch. Talk about collab or partner deals. It's been 5 years since Genshin was announced on Fish. On Fish? On Switch. Oh, hello! Wow, look at all these characters. Really quite the showcase here. Okay, let me switch. I will switch also to Amber. And let's see. There we go. You could watch some of her earlier ones. She will let you know which question might spoil in her video descriptions. I love that. I love that a lot. This is the mark of Kokomi, right? Yes, it is. There she is. Oh, and we have a new viewer. Hello, welcome to the stream. Ahmed, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. Nep says, the unusual Hilly Trail has a chest with a yellow bunny toy, which is called Homu. It's from Honkai Impact 3rd. Oh, we might not be able to do this in co-op? No worries. Okay, wait, what was that pattern? Let me switch over really quick to the chat so I can scroll up. Okay, left, right, center. You believe so. What I'm seeing is that there's a pattern. This is the smallest, that's the second smallest. So sure. Like this, left. Watch out, Amber. No, Amber! Amber, no! No, Amber! Sorry, Amber. Sorry, I didn't mean to kill you. I didn't give you enough of a heads up. That was my bad entirely. I'm sorry. Oh, I need to unlock the thing, don't I?
I feel like running.
Karina can walk on water. I have heard of this. I have heard of this. Seems quite helpful. It's... Let's see. It's surreal to see some really old, not that popular character, like... Oh, and I know this term, but I don't know how to say it, actually. It's the opposite of deja vu. Would that be... Sorry, B. Ooh. Would that be Yamaeus vu? Yamaeus vu? Yamai... It's French. I don't know how to say a J in French. Ooh. Whoa, there's two in this one. That's pretty cool. Vu Jade? We think? Possibly. We did it! This thing has been locked for so long. Oh my god. Alright, it's a little loud down here. Let's head back up. There's a clover over there. There's a world quest over there. Let's head over to these several chests that are over here. Maybe up here will be a fast way to get there. Fish sword. Fish sword? Well, I shall simply wait here to see what you mean. Fish sword? Hello. Ooh! That's, Oh, we were talking about him recently, weren't we? This is the guy. This is the guy. Fish. It's a fish. Let me guess, you can get that by fishing. It's literally a fish. What does it do? Fish sword. Wherefore fish sword? That's hilarious. Wait, am I going the right way? I am. We're trying to get over here. I'm going to navigate so I know where we're going. This way. Let's see, let's see. Okay. Oh, it's getting dark. I love that it's getting dark. I thought Amber was the gliding champion of Mondstadt. Sorry, Amber. I really do feel bad. I should have given you more warning. I love Chongyun Fish Sword. It's event locked? You're kidding me. Not again.
What's the hurry?
Alas, it seems to be my fate. I don't know who we're fighting, but I will help fight it. To always miss the event locked weapons. It was a little painful too, because I think they just had some in Natlan, but I chose not to go to those events. Because Natlan? Not quite there yet. So I missed out on those as well. But it is what it is. Let's see, let's see. I'm just trying to do... And over here. Okay, great.
How fortunate.
It's not a fish, it's the luxurious sea lord for you. I see, what a distinguished name. Oh wait, we missed much more chests. There they are. I remember finding these chests for the first time as well. Oh wait, I see breakable rocks, don't I? I do. I found these chests a while back, and then I saved them for...
Quite the find.
Replacing dailies with if I ever needed to replace dailies before the resin system came out. Oh, we got a guy. We got a little guy. Was that the Beto event? Was there a Beto event? Wow.
I'm in position.
Sad I missed a Beto event. But it's also kind of nice that our dear 4-star characters are getting some... It's a little chaotic. So much cryo going on, I love it. Hehe, my favorite element. But it's nice that our 4-star characters are getting a chance to shine in,
Fascinating.
what is it called? In events.
What's the hurry?
Even if they don't show up too much in the main story. Though Beto has showed up a little bit too. Let's see, the fish bow is from fishing though, so you can get that as a consolation. Yay, a consolation prize. Okay, I see more for Tui over there. Let's see. Okay, yep, there's another chest over there. The strongest amber I've ever seen. Ooh. Really? I want to see what she does. Wow! Now that you mention it, Amber! I'm so proud. Pipe Dream has to go. 2 Baron Bunnies. Alright, Pipe Dream. Thank you so much for your time. It was fun to co-op with you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Feel free to leave whenever you need to, even if that is in the middle of this fight. We are at about 2 hours now, I'm realizing. So this could be a good breaking point. In terms of ending the stream. It's been really cool to meet all these characters. Look at this thing. Wow, it looks so cool. I love cryo. Thank you so much for your time, Pipe Dream. Bye! Nice to have you. Let's see. How are we doing on our exploration? Oh, only 77% over here. Oh, Bison wants to join. You know what? Okay. We will do 5 more minutes approximately. Let Bison have a turn. If that works for everybody else who is in the world. And let's see. We have a couple questions over here. The strongest Amber I've ever seen. Wow, yes! Bee, your Amber is so good! I'm so proud of her! Not even my Amber, but I'm still proud of her. She's great. Do you have the Labyrinth of Fog event on your watch list? I don't know if I do. I don't know if I recognize that name. But then again, the watch list is not absolute. It has things that have been recommended to me so that I try to get to them. But I can also add things to it if need be. Super jumps for everyone. Is that because you brought Xian Yun? I know that she's Animo, right? And she lifts people up? Well, that's a suspiciously open chest. Oh, hello. Very fitting since we're in Larua. Treasure hoarders! Speaking of treasure hoarders. You have good taste in characters as like an agreed. I can do plunging attacks. Nice. Very nice.
Fascinating.
Thanks for the lift, Python. Literally. Alright, everybody get the drops? Great, great, great. I think Labyrinth Warriors, is it the same thing? Oh, have you considered doing your reactions live? It is something I've kind of been thinking about. Ooh. Does everybody get one of these? Or am I stealing all of them? I feel kind of bad for stealing all of them. It is something I've thought about, but it's not something that I have planned to do just yet. It's something I am still currently thinking about, is my current answer about reactions live. Oh, hello, hello. Pipe Dream would use more characters, but didn't want to spoil Laura. Oh, I can't talk anymore. Didn't want to spoil Laura too much. Thank you, I appreciate you. Oh, it looks so good in this lighting. Whoa, look at him. Oh, he looks great. He looks great. You look great. Very cool. Labyrinth of Fog was the name of the patch. Labyrinth Warriors is the event. Gotcha. Isn't it your world? It is my world, so it's not stealing technically, but it's like they did all the work, breaking the ores, and then I just yoinked it from right in front of them. Very ungracious of me, is the feeling. Alright, we need to go up. We'll just do a few more chests. I'm watching the time. We have about 3 minutes left, I think, and then we'll start winding down. I think Labyrinth Warriors... Oh, you recommended a few streams ago. I think... Yeah, it sounds familiar. Labyrinth Warriors is on my list. It's been on my list for a little while. I intend to get to it at some point. Yes. I think it's one of my next 2 things to react to. I don't know if it's my next 1 or my next 2, but I think it's within the next 2. Aha! Found it. Ah! Pipe Dream uses Alhaitham's sword with Kaya. Do you have Alhaitham? Ooh. Oh, we're startled. Oh my goodness! Lisa! Hi, Lisa. Thank you.
How fortunate.
Who are we fighting? I hear battle. Oh wait, there's still a chest below us too. Oh, it's you! You're who we're fighting. Hello!
Freeze.
I hope you like your characters you've chosen, everybody. Because we're stuck in battle now. Oh my goodness, the electric charge is going to get me.
Come a little closer.
I was so scared of Amber's ultimate for a second there. Oh, I hear Hilly Trails. Ooh, nice. Some more boxes for our troubles. Do you see something, Amber? Is it a Hilly Trail? Was that a 22k melt? Wow, I'm starstruck. What do you see, Amber? Oh, I see. It's people. Is there another chest nearby, though? Oh, I can't use you in combat. Okay. Sorry, Hilly Trails.
What's the hurry?
By the time I get up there, I feel they'll already be gone. But I will try to get up there nonetheless. I need to carry my weight. I love this area sky. I wish more areas changed like this. Agreed. Okay, cool. We can use our... Oh, great. That way. I love it when they do the lighting change. The funniest one to me is the lighting right outside the giant ruin golem in Sumeru. Because there's that lighting change if you fly in front of it, but it's like only right there. You know? Nowhere else. And I don't know why it's like that. It's not even while you're on or in the ruin golem. It's just right in front of it. But it really does make it quite atmospheric. Oh, hello. Excuse me, may I have this chest, please? You said yeah. I'll take that as a yes. Thank you.
Quite the find.
Oh, I want to see what this Lisa does. Nice. Very nice.
What's the hurry?
Good job, team. Good job, good job. Okay. Wait, look at this. It's basically my original team in Lua. The memories. The pet I have is a baby Oceanid called Endura. Hello, Endura. Wow, a baby Oceanid. Yeah, you're not kidding. Look at that guy. What's your elf I see, Amber? I see 2 arrows from Amber. I also see a challenge over there. Let's go do that challenge. And that might be the last thing we do today. I do not have Alhaitham. He's the only mirror character I don't have, really. Wow, impressive. Oh, but also missing Riesli, right?
What's the hurry?
I've heard it's been quite a while since his last rerun. So entirely... Wow, they're ignoring me.
Frostbite.
Entirely understandable that you don't have him. Wow, I am doing nothing to these guys.
Dodge this.
He might need a Hydro character. I'm just gonna avoid taking damage until I get my skills back. We're missing one. Oh, I'll hate them! Speaking of which... Cool. Everybody dodge the fire. There's fire to be had, everybody watch out. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, whoa! His attacks look really cool! Do you have his signature sword? Is that why they look so cool like that? It reminds me of Shang Liao from Wuwa. Hello, Amber. Alrighty. We got him. Thank you for your help, everybody! Thank you for your help, thanks for joining! It's a Larua sword. Ooh, I like that answer, because that means there's a possibility I could get it. Thank you for coming, everybody. I'm gonna switch us back off of co-op mode now and start winding down the stream. Are we ready, everybody? Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, there's
Bye! I feel bad making everybody leave, but we do need to wind down now. Don't hesitate to ask. Kaya is proud of you all. Kaya is proud of you all! Thank you for coming. Let's head back to Crab Island. I'm all healed up. Thank you so much, Kokomi. Where is she? Here she is. Endora also had a cool event. I see. I want to hate them so badly, but it always escapes me. Right? I've only tried once, but as soon as I don't get a character, I get nervous about my possibility of getting them in the future. Here's hoping, though. All I have to do is just patiently wait. It's the hardest part, though, the waiting. Endora was from an event where you had to fight the rodeo one-on-one, no mimics? You could actually fight her? That's so cool. Oh, sorry, BB. I know you're joking, but I do feel kind of bad for kicking everybody. Thank you for coming over, though. It was a lot of fun. It's going to be in the Chronicled Wish, the sword. Oh, interesting. I didn't even realize they chronicled weapons, not just characters. I had a 5-star weapon for Kaya, but Lion's Roar isn't doing bad for now. Oh, you need a 5-star weapon for Kaya. I need 5-star weapons. Well, to be honest, I need more 4-star weapons to begin with. But I'll get there eventually. I'll hate them's animations are always that cool. Oh, I do want to get him. The animations. I'm just so drawn in by good animations. 10, 10, 10 talents. Impressive. I need a good weapon for my Albedo. He's stuck with Harbinger of Dawn since forever. I mean, my Kaya is still on Harbinger of Dawn, so I feel you. During the Endora event, you could trap mobs into water bubbles? I was just about to say the same thing. Finally, revenge. Into the bubble for you, not for me. I didn't complete floor 12 until I got Alhaitham. He's so strong. Wow. Wow. Impressive. I'm looking forward to finally tackling floor 12. Not quite there yet. It's easy to say I need more characters, but I also need more built characters. I need more weapons, but I also need more built weapons. It's all part of the process. I'll get there eventually. June has Cinnabar Spindle, and we are all not jealous at all. It's the only event you miss, and it's your favorite character. Yeah, I feel you, like, I'm so sorry for your loss. Alright, we're gonna start winding down now. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. That was a lot of fun. I'm hoping to do more of basically a similar thing tomorrow. Probably more Lue, more listening to voice lines and or reading something, more working on our world exploration. Hopefully more co-op. Thank you so much everybody for joining me. I apologize, honestly, for kicking you all. I haven't done co-op a lot, and I've never done it as the host, so I'm not too good at co-op etiquette, but I am learning, I promise. Next time, I will be more polite. But thank you all so much for coming. Thank you to everybody for helping me out. Nep says they won't be in the next streams because they're later than usual. It's nearly 4 a.m. here. Well, I hope you get good sleep. Thanks for being here. It was fun chatting with you. And I hope to see you again in the future. At a time that works better for you, though. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. It was nice to meet everybody that we've met for the first time. It's been an honor to get kicked. Well, I'm glad we're finding the silver lining in it. But yes, I'm learning my co-op etiquette, so next time I will do my best. But thank you, everyone. And thank you for everybody who joined me, and I look forward to co-oping with more people in the future. I'm gonna send us to our farewell screen now, so as always, I had a lot of fun. I really did. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now!